evening, Justin Stroud's world shattered. Panicked phone call from Lauren Pumpkin. Effort left him frozen in place. June just collapsed. She's not breathing right. They're taking her to the hospital now. It's bad. Justin. Real bad. Mama June Shannon, 45, was rushed by ambulance to Macon Regional Medical Center after experiencing sudden, severe chest pain during a family dinner at her daughter Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson's new home in Gordon, Georgia. Had started as a celebration. Alana and Drawlin had just moved into their dream starter home. June had brought her famous cornbread, and Pumpkin brought the twins. But midway through dinner, June clutched her chest, gasped for air, and collapsed in front of her grandchildren. The house fell into chaos as Alana screamed, and Pumpkin dialed 911. Paramedics worked frantically as the family watched from the porch. Drawlin held Alana, both of them in tears. The EMTs shouted codes and rushed June into the ambulance. Justin, who had been out of town for a work contract in Mississippi, received the call just minutes after the sirens wailed off into the distance. Justin Stroud arrived at the hospital within hours, visibly shaken and near collapse himself. Can't lose her not like this. Not after everything we've been through. Sources at the hospital said Justin begged to be let into the trauma room, but he was held in the waiting area. His sobs echoed through the halls. Doctors confirmed that Mama June was experiencing severe angina and dangerously high blood pressure, a potential prelude to a major heart attack. She was sedated and moved into the cardiac intensive care unit. Screenshot of June Shannon from an episode of Mama June, cover image source. YouTube. Mama June Shannon recently experienced a health scare following a psychic's warning about potential heart issues. In a July 25th episode of Mama June, Family Crisis, a psychic told the 45-year-old reality star that she had lost a lot of her health. According to People, the psychic added, "You carry a lot of stress. That's not good. It does allow me to see you may have a heart attack." Shortly after the reading, Shannon began feeling unwell, experiencing symptoms like nausea and body aches. While getting in the car to go to the emergency room, the "Here Comes Honey Boo Boo" alum candidly spoke about the pain she was experiencing and went on to say, "Is way worse than it has ever been." After getting examined by the doctors, Shannon learned that she was dealing with ovarian cysts that were causing her severe pain. Following that, Shannon considered her treatment options. Additionally, Shannon took to her Instagram page and shared more details on her condition. She wrote, "Yes, certainly my mouth can overload my sometimes, and one of those people that will be blunt and to the point and won't think about what say until say it, and some people will be like, why did you just say that? Well, is what was thinking, and don't think about how it may make that person feel. Just kinda say what thinking kind of person. Always been that way. It's kinda like say what gotta say and then maybe ask for forgiveness later, but never asked for forgiveness. Just say, well, that's how I was feeling, so just said it, and since this has happened, it's been almost 8 months and lucky enough. Haven't had a heart attack yet, but have been dealing with a lot of health issues and still dealing with them." Over the years, Shannon has been candid with fans about her health journey. In 2016, she underwent gastric sleeve surgery to help with weight loss. However, last year, she revealed that she had regained about 130 pounds. Since the surgery kinda kept off the weight. Stayed at like 130, 140, 150 pounds, Shannon shared at the time. "Well, I've noticed over the last year and a half that really put on weight. With the stress of everything going on, eating out, not eating right, just all kinds of stuff have packed on about 120, 130 pounds. Soon after, the Mama June Road to Redemption star decided to take weight loss medication called tirzepatide. In a June 2024 interview with Page 6, Shannon revealed that she had lost over 30 pounds in 2 months. Then, June explained, probably lost 30 pounds in 8.5 weeks. Along with this, Shannon also mentioned that she follows a protein-rich diet and works out at the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Exclusive Honey Boo Boo reveals where she stands with Mama June after she stole her money. Alana, Honey Boo Boo. Thompson reveals where she stands with Mama June, Shannon after she stole money from her Coogan account during an exclusive interview with In Touch. "We're pretty good. We're in a good spot right now," Alana, 19, exclusively shares with In Touch while promoting Season 7 of Mama June, Family Crisis. "Think it was just timing and just realizing that guess you only live once, you can't mourn over the same thing forever." Alana also hints that June, 45, has paid her back some of the money that she's owed. "On the trailer it kind of shows her giving me the beck, obviously," Alana says of her mother. "So she did give me the check." Fans watch the drama play out during Season 6 of Mama June, Family Crisis. Alana and her sister Lauren Pumpkin, Efford first realized that June had taken the money when they discovered the toddlers and Tyara's alum only had $33,000 in the account. There should at least be 6 figures in that account. Alana explained during a March 2024 episode. Something's not adding up. My money is somewhere. Needs to be found right now, because this is not gonna work. She went on to explain that she thought there should have been figures in the account since she's appeared on reality since the age of. June initially denied that she took Alana's money, though eventually fessed up to taking some cash out of the account. Fact, she claimed that she used some of the money to pay for Alana's things during her childhood. You have been taking care of your own self, paying your own bills since you were the age of, June said on the reality show. And you've been doing a good job of while speaking to people in May. Alana revealed that June had recently returned the $35,000 she earned from her 2018 appearance on Dancing with the Stars. However, she claimed she has not gotten any of the money that she earned for starring on TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo from 2012 until 2014. She told the outlet that it was hard to forgive June, but, at the end of the day, she's still my mom. Honey Boo Boo. Thompson just flipped the script on the dysfunctional Mama June family crisis curse, but it's not. Alana Thompson has come a long way from her days on the series Toddlers and Tyara's, when she was known for her sassy pageant alter ego, Honey Boo Boo. Like many children thrown into the public eye at an early age, Alana has struggled with the transition from childhood fame into mature adulthood. Alana was also saddled with the additional strain of her mother's downward spiral after the family's rise to notoriety. Mama June Thompson has made for a controversial role model amid family fame, and Alana has been remarkable for setting herself apart from what was modeled for her as a child. The series Mama June, From Not to Hot began as a documentary about June's weight loss journey, but when she and her partner were arrested for drug possession and other charges in March 2019, the series rebranded under the subtitle Family Crisis. With her recent success and resilient attitude, Alana is proving that when it comes to family curses, she has no interest in repeating them. Alana and her mother's relationship was always slightly controversial, wherever they appeared on reality, whether it was Toddlers and Tyara's, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, or Mama June. Family Crisis. The relationship between young Alana and her mother was filled with often outrageous moments that generated continued interest in their dynamic. Whether it was Alana's sassy quips or her mother's occasionally questionable choices as a stage mom, viewers were obsessed with following the exploits of the family. For over a decade, the family documented their time together on reality, The Good and the Bad. Alana and her 3 older sisters shared their lives with their mother and Alana's father, Mike Sugar Bear Thompson. What started out as a look into the folksy redneck antics of the Southern family took several sorrowful turns, as Mama began to spiral into a series of bad relationships and drug addiction. The family also faced tragedy in 2023 as Alana's 29-year-old sister, Anna Chickadee Cardwell, passed away from cancer. Now, Alana has returned to the public eye to talk about her childhood experiences as a reality star. In an exclusive interview with People, the former child star opened up about where she is in her life now, and reveals the truth about the time she and her sisters were dealing with the repercussions of their mother's addiction. Alana speaks about her upcoming Lifetime biopic I Was Honey Boo Boo, where she admits that she is honest about what she experienced living with her mom, although she states she did not intend to treat her as punching bag either. These days, Alana is a nursing student, living with her long-term boyfriend, Drolin Carswell. She graduated from high school in 2023, after her older sister, Lauren Pumpkin Efford, gained custody of her in 2022 following her mother's arrest in 2019. When reflecting on her motivation to attend college, the former reality star commented that she had always told herself, "You want to do something better with your life and bigger with your life than just being on TV." The mantra motivated her to finish school and aspire to become a nurse. Alana still films with her mother in Mama June. Family Crisis. She acknowledges that June will likely be displeased with the way she is portrayed in Alana's upcoming biopic, but shrugs this off by proclaiming she had only told the truth. The former reality star admits she has struggled financially, since she hasn't seen payment for any of her time on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, and her mother allegedly took the $35,000 she was paid for Dancing with the Stars. The amount was returned recently, and apparently the money will be a topic of conversation in a future season of June's series. The pair seem to be working on mending their relationship, as June admits to having spent the last 5 years working on herself. When she graduates, Alana will be the first member of her family to have earned a degree, showing her commitment to breaking past curses and moving forward with her new life. Thursday morning in Gordon, Georgia, when Lauren "Pumpkin" Shannon clicked post on an Instagram photo that would change everything. The image was simple close-up of her hand, glowing in morning sunlight, with a dazzling halo-cut diamond sparkling on her ring finger. The caption read, "Within 15 minutes, the post had over 500,000 likes." WeTV fans, longtime followers of Mama June, Family Crisis, and reality gossip blogs reposted the image with captions like, "Later that day, Pumpkin posted a video showing the ring up-close carat halo diamond set in platinum, with paved diamonds wrapping the band. She giggled as she held it up." The video, Darren steps in and kisses her on the cheek, whispering, "Just wanted you to feel like the queen you already are." The video hit 3.1 million views in 24 hours. Jewelry brands began demanding Pumpkin. Rumors swirled that Kay Jewelers might sponsor the wedding. The engagement happened during a surprise family trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, a spot dear to Pumpkin's heart. Darren planned the proposal months in advance, coordinated with Alana, Mama June, and even Jessica, Chubbs, Shannon to bring Pumpkin to a scenic overlook near Klingman's Dome, where a small gazebo had been decorated with fairy lights and photos from their relationship. "You've carried this family. You've carried me. Now let me carry you for the rest of our lives." Pumpkin, sobbing, dropped to her knees with him before saying yes. The engagement news trickled to extended family. Screenshots from the family group chat went viral after Dodo accidentally shared them during an Instagram live. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon appear together on the latest season of Mama June, Family Crisis. Liz Von Hohn Alana Thompson, better known as Honey Boo Boo, shot to fame as a child on Toddlers and Tiaras, back in 2012, changing her and her family's life forever. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon star together in Mama June, Family Crisis, courtesy but being suddenly thrust into the spotlight put intense pressure on Alana, her mom June Shannon, aka Mama June, and her sisters, Anna nicknamed Chickadee Jessica, and Pumpkin-born Lauren, that they still struggle with today feel like in ways that it helped and it hurt. Alana told our Courtney Tizino of her time as a reality star. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon appear together on the latest season of Mama June, Family Crisis. Liz Von Hohn know for a fact, if wasn't on wouldn't be able to, like, be in college and be in Colorado and financially take care of myself, she continued. But there is times where do wish that could handle things in private and then not just be all over the internet and everybody not have their opinion on it, because everybody has an opinion on everything you do. Alana joked, could go and donate $10 million to the children's hospital, and they'll be like, she only donated $10 million, she only donated to this one children's hospital, and that would be a problem. They found a problem in everything you do you. Her sister, Pumpkin, added be problem some way. Jessica added, can never do anything right. Jessica Shannon is the second oldest of June Shannon's 4 daughters. Photo credit. Pumpkin, who is going through a divorce from her ex, Josh, shared her feelings on her reality experiences as well, saying, feel like in between, it has helped and it has not helped. Just because when it does come to big relatable problems like me going through my divorce, my mama's drug addiction, the stuff with Drawlin Alana's boyfriend who is potentially facing jail time. All of those little things it would be so much better and easier for us to do with them if we weren't in the public eye. She continued, because do feel like once you're in the public eye, people just kind of switch the narrative to whatever they want it to be. They don't really care about the facts and the truth and whatever else may come along with it. What they care about is what's going to get them more views, what's going to get their story. What lies shall reaction comes nearly a year after the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo alum, 25, debuted her new romance with Darren. The duo flaunted their love at a Co-Wetzel concert in September, where they shared a hug while wearing similar denim outfits. Co-Wetzel with my fave +1, Pumpkin gushed of the PDA-filled outing alongside a few emojis. Darren echoed the sentiment on his own photo, adding, wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a Saturday night. Pumpkin hasn't publicly addressed the chatter surrounding her new relationship. And while her dating status may have surprised Josh and the rest of her family, the former couple have largely moved forward as a united front for their kids. After all, she and Josh, who tied the knot in 2018, nearly 6 months after welcoming their first daughter, agreed to share joint legal and physical custody, according to court documents obtained by. They also created a parenting plan within the settlement agreement, and have each waived the right to request child support. Before their split, Pumpkin had been candid about how she and Josh navigate parenthood. They say, babies change things, but honestly I think a kid is maybe what we needed in our relationship, she told Us Weekly in February 2018. We've become closer than any other time. We both help each other out. Like it's a team thing now. The Transformers alum announced her pregnancy with the emo girl singer. News surfaced in December that the two had called it quits. Shares kids Gisales, 28, and Yamale, 27, and Jeremy, 26 with Myerdes, wrote in a statement in Spanish on his Instagram stories December. After more than 2 decades of marriage and after many months of trying to save my marriage, which the Blossom alum's wife filed for divorce in August to end their 2-year marriage. In court documents obtained by E! News, she cited irreconcilable differences as the reason split and asked the court to grant her full physical custody of their daughter Dylan, who was born on January 16, 2023. Joey later addressed claims of an affair from the estranged husband of his socked-in for Christmas co-star Melina Alves, saying in a social media statement that the rumors are false. Our bond was based on shared experiences and an understanding of the challenges we were both facing in our personal lives, he added. At the time Melina was in the midst of a deeply troubled marriage. The Love Island couple's relationship left the villa in August, when Molly May confirmed that she and Tommy had called off their 1-year engagement. After 5 years together, never imagined our story would end, especially not this way, she wrote on Instagram story, adding their daughter Bambi will be the most important thing to me, now and always. Here comes a breakup for the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star, who filed for divorce from her husband after 6 years of marriage. Court documents obtained by E! News August. Lauren said the two agreed on joint legal and physical. After weathering multiple divorce rumors over the years, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star announced in May that she and PK have separated after 9 years of marriage. Safeguard Ardeep have one of her daughter's children with her family. As she wished to keep her memory alive house their loved ones pass away in, it was becoming impossible for her family. Shannon confessed that the rest of her daughters don't come by the house because it's just too hard for them to be reminded of Chickadee's pain. She took the opportunity to ask people to help her find a 4 or 3-bedroom house before December 8, 2024, a day prior to Chickadee's passing. Mama June's relationship with daughter Alana Thompson is being explored in The Dark Side of Reality. The November 12, 2024, episode of Vice's show Dark Side of Reality focuses on Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson's rise to fame after starting on Toddlers Tiara Season 5. As reported by US Weekly, Jack Tarantino, a former executive, shared that Thompson's fame was mainly because the audience loved the dynamic between her, June Shannon, and Lauren Pumpkin Efred. In his exact words, they were real and they were authentic. There was no artifice teaser clip for the episode. A woman was heard praising Thompson for how interesting she was to watch as a kid. Kayla Sims, whose daughter Ever Rose Sims was also part of Toddlers and Tiaras, recalled how real Honey Boo Boo was, even as a child. Sims talked about getting to know Thompson and praised her and Shannon for staying true to themselves. The episode shed light on how Mama June Shannon and her family skyrocketed to fame after Toddlers and Tiaras. They landed their spin-off on TLC titled Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which ran on the June ads. It's been well over a decade since they've been in contact with her ex, and the last time she saw him was in a legal battle. The last time personally saw him was when he decided that he wanted to come to court to try to get back. Mama June Shannon detailed her journey to receive custody of granddaughter Caitlin after the death of her daughter Anna, Chickadee, Cardwell. Was a long drawn-out process. Was supposed to be done. Alana Thompson has come a long way from her days on the series Toddlers and Tiaras, when she was known for her sassy pageant alter ego, Honey Boo Boo. Like many children thrown into the public eye at an early age, Alana has struggled with the transition from childhood fame into mature adulthood. Alana was also saddled with the additional strain of her mother's downward spiral after the family's rise to notoriety. Mama June interest in repeating them. Alana and her mother's relationship was always slightly controversial, wherever they appeared on reality, whether it was Toddlers and Tiaras, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, or Mama June, Family Crisis, the relationship between young Alana and her mother. There's one thing, Mama June, Family Crisis, has never been short on, it's chaos. But the July 25th episode? That took things to another level. Mama June Shannon was literally rushed to the hospital while cameras were rolling. Just hours after a psychic warned she might be heading straight for a heart attack. No, this isn't a plot twist someone cooked up in post-production. This actually happened, so here's how it all went down. June, her daughter Jessica, and her husband Justin were celebrating Jessica's bachelorette party with a psychic reading. Because of course they were. Things got real, Page 6 reports, when the psychic essentially looked June dead in the eye and warned her that she was on a dangerous path health-wise, saying too much stress could lead to, you guessed. Right after that reading, June started feeling not great. We're talking full body aches, nausea, and pain that had her describing it as way that can cause everything from nausea to stabbing pelvic pain. And in June's case, they were enough to send her into a full-on health spiral. According to People, the episode was filmed back in November 2024, and no, she didn't actually have a heart attack. But she's still battling some major health stuff and is considering her treatment options. Let's be real. This isn't the first time June's health has taken center stage. She's been public about her weight fluctuations, stress levels, and struggles since her 2016 gastric sleeve surgery. At one point, she regained over 100 pounds, then reportedly dropped about 30 in just 2 months. Now she's leaning on medication and lifestyle changes, but it seems like the road's still rocky. The psychic might not have nailed the diagnosis, but she wasn't totally off either. June's health is clearly in a fragile spot, and this latest scare proves it. Whether you watch the show religiously or just catch the wild highlights, this moment felt like a wake-up call. Not just for her, but for anyone pushing through pain while ignoring what their body's trying to say. Mama June's family dynamic shifts dramatically after